What's up, guys? Hope everybody's having a good fucking Friday. Hope everybody's doing good, man. Uh, Give people a chance to trickle on in here. It's a good day, guys, man. It's a good fucking day. You know, it's a good day to be grateful. It's a good day to be alive. It's a good day to be in crypto. Just a good day in the world general, right? Sometimes, man, just sometimes, I'll wait until some people get in here before I talk about that, man, because it's pretty important, and I think a lot of people lose sight of how important just being grateful for the small things can be. Kind of get started. I'm in a good mood. Just lift people up today, man. I mean that life can throw at us, right? Life can throw all kind of bullshit at us, right? But at the end of the day, man, somebody out there's always got it worse. Somebody out there always has it worse, and that's something as humans that we can't lose sight of, because no matter your situation, no matter what you're going through in the moment right now, things do change. To get yourself out of that, then it will change, and there is brighter days ahead, right? So, yeah, man, just in a good mood today. Yeah, they're pumping a little bit, right? But inevitably, guys, we're in a bear market. Stuff is going to chop and pump and then go back down. Believe it or not, prices do pump in a bear market. We can't just go straight fucking down. But anyway, I want to cover some big news, man, that happened yesterday. Colt DAO getting listed on KuCoin, and the Colt DAO army showed up on Bybit and fucking voted Colt DAO in to be listed on the spot exchange on Bybit. A landslide. Colt won by a landslide. The community behind the Colt DAO is, needless to say, one of a kind, man. It's incredible how communities can come together and conquer over things, conquer the gatekeepers, conquer the haters, conquer all the FUD, and conquer all the bullshit, right? Because at the end of the day, the crypto that you have isn't gonna survive, or isn't gonna do any kind of shit if you don't have a community. But I do want to say Mexicans that always come and show support no matter what I'm talking about. Of course, yes, I talk about other projects and I'm into other projects and stuff like that, because I enjoy it. But you're one of the Hexicans that a lot of people need to learn from, because it's just good. You don't shun people because of the other ideas that they have. Hold on, sounds like my stuff is cracking. Is the audio all right? Let me know if the audio's acting crazy, if you would, in the comments, because it's kind of shorting out on my end. So let me know how it sounds. I hope my headphones aren't fucking taking the shit on me. Oh shit. A little choppy. Damn it. I hope my headphones aren't taking shit on me. These are the only speakers I got. If I have to, I guess I could unplug them if they're still choppy. Let me know, Tin Top, because I know I was playing my music and the music started chopping out on me. So I don't know if it's my headphones here, or if it's just the music fucking up. Better now? Cool. All right, cool. So yeah, like I was saying, man, 10 top, I respect the hell out of you, man, because a lot of Hexicans I've noticed, you start talking about other things and they just shun people, and it doesn't make any sense to me, man. It doesn't make any sense because um, we want all communities to be one, right? We want Pulse Chain to be successful. People joining other communities, getting involved in other communities, and liking Pulse Chain and Hex as well. There's nothing wrong with that, right? And then maybe along the way, we can introduce people to Pulse Chain. And you see Coffee's video on weight? Yeah, I did. A pretty good in detailed video, man. You can always expect, when there's one of these free claims or one of these airdrops that come out. Coffee's always going to be one of them that if you just hold off a little bit, you can almost guarantee a video from Coffee, right? And he's really intelligent, man. He knows the shit. He knows what he's doing. And basically, I think everybody's game theory is kind of similar to his. Damn it. I think everybody's game, you kind of wait for the pump and then you let go a little bit. A lot of people aren't gonna, a lot of the stuff behind this weight token. There's really no reason to hold it, unless they come out with something like very bullish here in the future, which they could. And then the whole, community liquidity thing is just, it's unique. I'm not putting them down for what they've done, because they've done a great job building something for the community. You can tell there's good intentions behind it. They're not out doing anything malicious. So we'll see. I enjoy making money in other projects and putting it back into Hex. Then these sacrifices stages just drained all my funds. I'm building back. Yeah, I think that's everybody's issues right now. And yeah, that's exactly right, man. That's exactly what I do too. We go and venture out in these other projects, and if we do make money, and we bring that money that we make and put it back into our savings account, which is Hex, right? That's the beautiful thing. It's the beautiful thing about it. But you got all these other Hexkins, man, that just sit in the same ecosystem and get stagnant and just tossing funds around with each other and not introducing any new capital into the ecosystem. That's if you only do that, you're just going to drive yourself in the ground, right? You can't just sit there and exchange funds with each other and not bring in new capital from outside communities or outside people. It just don't work that way. You just cannot scale and cannot bring adoption if you're just handing each other dollars. And I hate driving through this little area I'm driving through, man. The damn shit is just terrible. I didn't see the tokenomics. If weight Coffee's vid was just about the free claim. Yeah, the tokenomics are interesting, man. So I guess if you hadn't read up on it, basically all it is you're accruing tokens from the day of the sacrifice of the 8 projects that they basically whitelisted. Every hour that goes by, you accrue 1 more token, right? And the longer you wait, the more weight that you end up with. But the caveat is you got to claim before Pulse Chain launches, because if Pulse Chain launches and you don't claim till Pulse Chain launches, right? And the ones that basically wait the longest and wait the last, just fucking video shit is pissing me off. It keeps cutting out, guys. I'm sorry. I fucking hate driving through here. I fucking hate it. What I was saying is it inflates every hour of every day, and the ones that wait the longest to claim are essentially going to come out with the biggest bags, you know, at the end of the day. So it's interesting, and of course, you know, there is going to be people that have sacrificed. And I heard Haunted in this Twitter space yesterday. Haunted, he said, I have over 100 wallets in the sacrifice because I figured, you know, the Pulse Chain sacrifice set was going to be involved with some airdrops in the future. And look what happened. So that motherfucker is killing it. So, you know, of course, more than other people, just from the matter of fact, you know, they put in different wallets into the sacrifice. So, um, but it's, I was in their Telegram yesterday and talking to one of the admins. You know, it's just in fucking incredible how, you know, you can give people free money and they still just talk straight fucking shit and expect the world from people. And there's people out there fucking, man, for no reason. Like, oh, what's the point in holding it? What's the point in buying it? What's going to make me buy this token in the future? Like, who gives a fuck, man? They're giving it to you as a free claim. You know, this isn't fucking a new layer one coming out, right? It don't make any sense, man. People are fucking arrogant and just stupid. It really gets on my nerves, man. How toxic some people are. It's fucking stupid, man. So it's like musical chairs, pulse chain launches, exactly. That's exactly what it's like. Exactly. You know, once the music stops, if you ain't got your fucking bags, you're left. Right? You get fucked. So, um, you know, and right now the liquidity is so fucking tiny. I think there's like 13K in liquidity, and it's like 0.009, like maybe a penny right now. So, you know, depending on how much you get, you know, it's not really worth that much. I checked last night, you know, because I sacrificed for I think like 4 or 5 different of the projects, so I'm getting, or as of right now as it sits, I have like 11K weight tokens I could claim, or 11.8K tokens, almost 12K. So, you know, like $200 if I cashed it out at 2 cents. So, you know, there ain't no point in fucking, you know, I'm just gonna hang on, wait it out and see. And another cool thing is with the tokenomics though, man, like at the end of it, because they were talking about, you know how during the free claim with Hex, anybody with Bitcoin could claim Hex, and essentially only 3% of the people with Bitcoin claimed the Hex. So there was a bunch of leftover Hex, which was used for big payday, right? So what they're saying is basically, 100% of the wallets aren't going to claim all their weight tokens. So, shit. The bonuses, the midnight bonus after Pulse Chain launches, all the tokens that were not claimed are going to get divvied up between the timekeeper, which is basically weight tokens OA, and then everybody else that claimed. So even if you claim your weight tokens and already sell them, you'll still have your shares, because when you mint your weight tokens, uh, you get a portion of the shares. Video keeps cutting out. Cool. Y'all stick with me, man. We're about to be in service. Y'all stick with me. Don't leave me. Bear with me for 5 minutes, and we will be good on the other side of this bullshit. A little bit of service. Cell towers gatekeeping alpha. Goddamn right they are. And these pieces of shit in front of me, man, are only going fucking 35 and a goddamn 60. I can't stand that shit. You know, I did, but God, pardon my French. Anyway, are you staking alluvium? Dude, I've been looking into alluvium, right? I've been trying to wait for it to drop under 100 so I can get into it. And the only thing that really kind of makes me weary, and let me know your thoughts on this, Tin Top, because I'm genuinely curious. The only thing about alluvium is there's so much supply not on the market yet, right? I think there's only like 6 or 7% of the supply on the market. So that kind of makes me a little weary about, you know, when all that supply is going to come out onto the market. You know, I know it's staking and you earn it from staking, but you know, the vesting schedule of the ICO people, you know, I haven't really dug much into that. So let me know exactly your thoughts on, you know, all that supply that's left out there. And like I said, I know that it's sorry guys, I got something in my throat. You know, I know it's a staking token, so a lot of that supply is used to pay stakers. But let me know your thoughts, because I really do want to get in. I have been eyeballing alluvium pretty good because I've been watching Dollar Cost Crypto fucking talk about it, and it's an awesome fucking gaming platform, dude. Like, they're doing some huge shit, and it's honestly probably one of the best gaming shit that I've seen in crypto so far. So I'm pretty curious about looking at it. Yep, I figured it was a get in and get out first. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. Like, I've been so wary about it because there's so much fucking supply still out there. There's so much supply. So, you know, I'd like to take a look at the vesting schedules for the ICO members or the pre-sale guys, just to see how it vests out and see like what kind of linear scale they're on. Because I am not trying to get my fucking face shit on, right? I don't want these goddamn hedge funds dumping on my ass. Fuck that, man. I try to stay out of tokens like that. So, you know, and that's kind of why I like Cult and Pulse Chain and Hex and, you know, a lot of other stuff that I'm in. But it's a double-edged sword, though, man. When you have these hedge funds and big money in a project, they got good backing. So it's a fucking double-edged sword with that. You know, they're going to dump and take their profits, which honestly, I think a lot of the big money has already took their profits in alluvium, because that motherfucker was above like $1,500, right? And now it's almost at 100. So I think a lot of the profits have been taken already. But a lot hadn't. So, all right, let's see. Let me go back through here. Is Colt a Mr. Profit? If you're still in here, is Colt a free airdrop? No. Colt's definitely not a free airdrop. Colt DAO is a project on Ethereum. Tin Top said rugged. Yeah, I definitely did. And he's gone. Agenda 69 said, and he's gone. I'm sorry, man. I was driving through this shit area on my way back in. So, XO Coletti. I don't know if I'm saying your name wrong. Sorry if I am. Mobius. Hello, so late. No, man, you're not late. Basically, the first half of my stream, I was just getting rugged in and out. Couldn't get good service, so you're good. You're good. Thing, just talking, the first part of the stream, just being grateful for the small things in life because it's a good day. Everybody else is going through something a little bit, you know. You might be going through. It's like I was saying in the beginning. You might be going through a shitty situation right now, guys, but you know, there's always somebody out there that's got it worse, right? And no matter what you're going through in this moment, it'll always get better if you're there to put forth a little bit of effort towards change and towards moving forward. It always gets better, no matter what. It don't stay shitty forever if you have an effort towards doing better things. So it's just a good day to be grateful, good day to be alive, good day to be in crypto. Just a good day to be breathing out here, man, and be have the freedom to do what we want to do. Because a lot of people ain't got that. And sometimes I sit back and I just I reflect on my past and some of the things I've been through. You know, back in my drug addiction days and stuff like that. There's people out in this world, man, they're physically free, but mentally, they're locked in bondage and they can't get out. They're just miserable people locked inside of addiction and caught in the grips of addiction. It's just sometimes I just sit back and reflect and remember how it was, and uh, and I just mourn for some of those people, man. I just feel bad for some of the people out there still caught up in it now, man, because the drug game nowadays is completely different from back when I was doing it. Now you got all this fentanyl, and you got all these mixing, and people are mixing stuff with drugs and just making it terrible, man. People are dying left and right. I lost 3 of my best friends last year from fentanyl and overdoses and shit like that. So it's real out here, man. And sometimes I just sit back and reflect on it and just remind myself to be grateful, man. Remind myself that I'm not, in bondage of active addiction anymore. And I'm out here actually free and out here able to, stream on YouTube and talk to you guys and fucking just be happy, and there's other people out there that's just suffering and, going through some rough shit, so we got to remind ourselves to be grateful. Yeah, our everybody's situation's a little bit different, and we all have our trials and tribulations, man. But there's always people out there that just don't have any hope, that are just hopeless and don't think there's ever a way out of the situation they're in. So if you see somebody today that looks a little troubled and looks like they're going through some stuff, just say hello to them, man. Just give a helping hand to somebody. Sometimes just giving somebody a smile or giving somebody a hug, or giving somebody a handshake, giving somebody $1 that needs it. It's just enough to give them a little glimmer of hope and change their life, right? So, I'm just grateful today and have just been reflecting on a bunch of things that need to be reflected on sometimes. Because sometimes we get caught up in greed and we get caught up in our own shit that we stop thinking about other people, and that's an unhealthy place to be in life. So. Sorry, man, I just ranted there for a minute, but it's something that needs to be said, and just that's just been heavy on my heart today, and it's pretty important. Pretty important. Firefighting, what's up, man? What's up, Mr. Prophet? I don't want I don't want shit on my head. I don't think anybody does, man. Especially institution shit, right? Nobody wants that shit. It is now. What's up, man? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Firefighting Friday is usually DCA Hex Day. But there's a number of things I'm interested in right now. Yeah, man, there's a lot of opportunity out there at the moment. And today isn't probably the best days to DCA into Colt or anything like that because, we got listed on 2 pretty big exchanges, which is fucking incredible. We hopped over 50% yesterday and then hopped over more today. I hadn't looked at the chart in a minute. We could be, I don't know what it's doing right now, but pretty good past 2 days for Colt. So I'd hold off on jumping into any of that right now. But yeah, man, the future's looking good for Cult DAO. You know, all the haters that doubted them, and you know, it says a lot for a low cap coin like that to get listed on Bybit and KuCoin, right? It says a lot because there's a lot of little low cap coins out there trying to get where Cult DAO's at, and they just can't do it. Because one, they don't really have a community. They got pump and dumpers in the community. And two, people just ain't serious. You know, they're just in there to make a quick dollar. But in Cult and the communities that I'm involved in, like Hex, Pulse Chain, Cult, the community actually cares. The community's here for a purpose, and the community's here to actually help other people, right? They're not just here to promote some shit coins and fucking dump on people's heads. They're here for the greater good crypto. And that's really why I like being a part of these communities. And yesterday, man, like, this is what I love. Yesterday, Cult DAO, the How to Pulse guys, J Money, they held a Twitter space on OPSEC, like all about security, helping people with treasures and ledgers and how to get their funds off of MetaMask and using the hardware device and just use MetaMask as an interface. Like, that's the kind of shit that's going on in these communities. You tell me a lot of other communities that's out there doing OPSEC courses on Twitter spaces and shit like that. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. You know, and then I see all these people, you know, hating on Cult DAO and hating on other communities when, dude, they're out here fucking helping people and helping people stay safe and helping people do the right thing. And you're just going to sit there and talk shit about them because of something they're holding. Like, oh man, I'm not going to rant about that anymore. I'm not going to rant about that, but it's just bullshit, right? OX said, I lost my best friend from overdosing. Yeah, man, that's a hard thing to deal with, man. Like I said, I've overdosed twice myself. Luckily, you know, some of my friends Narcaned me before it was too late. But yeah, it happens, man. And it's happening more than ever right now because of, you know, just bad shit going around. But I'm sorry to hear that. It's hard to deal with, for sure. Dougie Peach, what's good, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Dougie says, Cult DAO up 3.9%, 3.9 or 39 in the last 24 hours. I know it's had a hell of a few days, man. I'm glad to be a cult holder right now and staker. You know, it feels good to see some green in, you know, after the markets have been nosediving like they have been. So it's cool. Is it too late to get into Cult? Hell no, it ain't too late to get into Cult, man. You know, the market cap's still relatively low. It's like a $50 million market cap. I wouldn't DC into it right now because we've had exchange pumps. You know, we got listed on exchanges yesterday and today. So I would, you know, just sit back and, you know, just look at the chart and, you know, just use some common sense on where to get in at. Because it will have a pullback after these pumps. Or it might not, you know, you never know, but it probably will, given the market conditions that we're in. You know, this pump that's going on right now. You know, like I said, bear markets, we do have pumps in bear markets because price can't just go straight fucking down, right? Price is going to move, price is going to pump, and price is going to dump. So, you know, especially with, you know, these big rate hike numbers coming out here soon, and inflation and all that other stuff. So just be careful chasing green candles right now. Because it's, you know, if you bought Cult right now, or any project right now for that matter, you know, if you wait 2 or 3 years, then yeah, it's not a bad price to buy. But if you're thinking short term and trying to get in and get out of something, which I don't really recommend you do anything, then right now would probably, you know, I'd just wait for a pullback for sure. Oh no, I missed the OPSEC Twitter Spaces. Is it recorded, you think? Yeah, it was recorded. Reach out or DM either Muggsy on Twitter. He's one of the big Cult Twitter Space guys. And then, or either J Money with How to Pulse. And I'm sure they will shoot you a link for that Twitter Space. It was a great Twitter Space, man. Good information in there being shared for how to, you know, button up your security and keep your ends tight and keep your loose ends tied. And it's a good little reminder course, right? For new people, not only for new people, but for older people too, because it's a good reminder, right? Because, you know, people get in crypto, and especially when there's new things coming out and new things launching, you know, we'll get caught with our guard down, or either get too complacent with where we're at. So, you know, it's a good friendly reminder, those OPSEC spaces and classes, if you will, it's just good to take part in. Are phenomenal guys, man. They've done a lot for the space, and really take security already. Oh, damn, I'm behind on chat, guys. Sorry. The 1 year mark from sacrifice may be beneficial for tax purposes. Yeah, 100%. It was nice to see people reach out and help someone in the community needing help yesterday. Yeah, man, that's another incredible thing with the Hex community is, no man left behind, right? One man struggling, you stop what you're doing, you help pick them up if you're able to. So it's really neat to see. Mobius, are you referring to Thoughts Child? I'm pretty sure I heard he's hurting times right now. Yeah, I don't know exactly the situation he's going through, but it's good to see the community lending a hand, when they can. It's a beautiful community, man. Beautiful community. The core community of Hex, man, the community that actually cares. You have your stragglers out there, man, your leechers, and they're just toxic for the community. But when you rip all that other bullshit away and rip off the bullshit layers of the onion, the core Hex community is just a fucking that I joined a while back. So, I'm glad to see, the core Hex can still sticking together. Let's see. Does anyone know when the team and base tokens are launching? I don't know much about that yet. I hadn't dug much into that as of late. So I don't know much about that at the moment, man. I'm a little behind catching up on 2X. Tin Top, yeah, he's got enough. The get current accounting in his suite to stop. Thoughts Jobs got enough to get out of his jam. Yeah, good deal. Hexagon Greenhorn, will we get copies on Pulse of our cult stakes? Now, this is the thing. I was talking about this earlier today. So to the best of my knowledge, and I could be wrong, I'm going to ask, and hopefully I can get corrected if I am wrong, but I don't think I am. So when you stake your cult, you get, when you go to the DApp and you stake it, in return, after you stake it, you get a token called D-Cult, right? And it's an ERC20, so, common sense says you will get a copy of that ERC20 token. If the whole system state is getting copied, then yes, you will get a copy of your cult DAO stakes on Pulse Chain. Cool, that makes me proud to be in this community. 100%, man, 100%. Hexicans. Tin Top. All ERC20s will get copies. Exactly. So that's why I'm saying it only makes sense to think that, right? The Evmos points don't show in my MetaMask. The Evmos points. What do you mean the Evmos points don't show in your MetaMask? Tell me what you mean by that. Badass. Thanks, bro. Stakes too. What do you mean stakes too? When you stake your cult, D-Cult is basically your cult stakes, right? So yes, you'll get a copy of the D-Cult because it's an ERC20. Because the regular cult DAO token is an ERC20, then you stake that token and it gives you D-Cult to hold on to as a receipt, basically. So yeah, you should get a copy of that as well. And honestly, man, I really think the cult DAO community is, I think they could potentially be, they could migrate to Pulse Chain. So it's going to be interesting to see. Hopefully some proposals get passed or are able to be voted on to consider that, which, that's why I want a lot of Hexkins to start joining Cult, man, so we can get in there and make some proposals, or get involved, man, and just see what happens. It's a great project, man. Everybody is in that project is there for the same reasons everybody else is, right? We want crypto to be a better place. We want what's best for the community, and point blank. Sweet, thanks, bro. Love it. You're welcome. Uh, I think Colt will have to build the front end to work with Pulse. Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, and yeah, they would have to, make the, and that's with any token, right? That's with any token, with any ERC20 that gets copied on the Pulse chain. That community is going to have to build the front end. Well, that's just how it is, and that's the ultimate thing I'm scared of, right? Is a lot of these communities don't migrate over. Then a lot of those copies are going to be kind of, they won't have any utility on Pulse chain. But so we'll see. But I really think some proposals could get passed to where they'll build a front end for Pulse chain. So because it's not really that hard, right? It's not really that hard. So we'll see. The airdrop from Evmos was that you? Wait, what? Was that you that told me about that? I've claimed my Evmos. I've actually bought a lot of it too. And because them APRs right now are fucking great. So, but if you need help with Evmos, man, I'll help you. Just DM me on Twitter. We'll get you squared away. I could have sold these free weight tokens last night for 150, rolling the dice and letting them ride. Yeah, I wouldn't. I'd just let it ride, man. Like I said, the liquidity is so low right now. Just let it ride. What's it hurting? It's free money. You didn't spend any money to get them, right? So just let it play out. See what happens. You never know, man. You never know. A lot of times, these free money can turn out to be pretty big things. Especially if they drop an Easter egg on us that we don't know about, which is very possible. So just keep an open mind about it. Because if you sell them motherfuckers and then something happens and that bitch shoots to 10, 30, 50 cent, you'll really be kicking yourself, right? You'll really be kicking yourself. So just be smart with it. I'm not going to claim mine because I don't think Pulse Chain is going to be launching here anytime soon. Hope I'm wrong. Shit, I would not be upset if I am wrong. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to try to wait out as long as I can before I claim mine. I don't see any harm in it. You guys got any more questions? I appreciate y'all coming in and sticking with me through all my rug pulling in the beginning. It's probably going to be a terrible stream to have up because people are going to probably not watch past the first fucking 10 minutes because it was so shitty. Let it build up. Let's see. Let it build five more per hour. Exactly, yeah. Depending on what you sacrifice for, getting tokens every hour. Why not let it ride, Dougie said, sold my weight for Colt. Hey, that's cool too. Whatever you want to do, right? If you need to sell them, if you want to sell them, Colt, man. I hope you got in before the pump. If you did, you'd be pretty good shit. You got a 50% gain on that weight. Might have been a good trade, man. You sold weight, it dropped fucking 30%. Bought Colt, and it went up 50%. That would have been a great fucking trade. So if you got in before the pump, dog, you doing good. You're doing good. Oh man, dude, I'm so excited for Pulse Chain. It is now. I don't know if you're still in here. You probably ain't. You're probably not. But your ass better be coming to to PulseCon, man. Please, man. I owe you a nice dinner. I owe you a nice dinner for all the shit that you hooked me up with. So I hope you're still in here to hear this message. Please, fucking come, so I can show my respects, I guess you could say. Yeah, man. You know, another thing. Another thing I kind of want to talk about is, you know, I'm in some Telegram groups, right? I'm in some Telegram groups, and oh, it is now. I said still here. Good deal. Glad you heard that. Where are you headed? Long drive? Well, I just drove from. I was in Lillington. I had to drive to Lillington this morning to do a retreat on a house that some boy fucked up because he don't know what he's doing. So I went and did that. Now I'm driving all the way from Lillington to Seven Lakes. So about an hour and a half drive. Still working on it, thinking about it. Good, man. Well, you know, no pressure. But it'd just be really cool if you did come. I'd really like to meet you, face to face, and I just think that'd be awesome, man. It'd be cool. So I'm looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. This will be, because my past, man, I've been a drug addict. I ain't been able to do shit, right? I ain't been able to do nothing. So this is going to be like my first real big vacation ever. A week long. I won't be there for just a weekend. You wake up, you got to leave. I'll be there for a whole week. It's just going to be fucking incredible. It's going to be incredible. So I'm looking so forward to it. Now, if 10 Top were to go, then it would be a lot. 10 Top! God damn it. I don't know if you're still in here either. You might not still be in here. 10 Top, you better go, man. Please. I'd like to meet you too, man, because you've been fucking supporter. You've been a damn key supporter for the channel. I really appreciate you. But yeah, man, please, you gotta go. We gotta get fucking it is now out of fucking where he's at. Come out from his dungeon and come to the real world and meet us. Oh shit. We gotta get him off of Fortnite and come out to Vegas. I just think it'd be a blast, man. I really think it'd be a blast to just go out to dinner, go have some drinks with you guys, man. I think that'd be fucking super fun. I think it'd be super fun. Meeting up in Vegas, having a few drinks with the internet bros that I met online, right? It's just fucking cool, man. So cool. And the guy I'm going with, right, from PulsePot, Nate, one of the admins from PulsePot. I have to admit, man, never met this guy in my life, right? Never met this guy a day in my life. But it feels like I've known him for fucking years. It's so crazy. Like, me and him have such a crazy bond. It's ridiculous. I respect the shit out of that dude. We share a lot of the same thoughts and share. Yeah, man. Go to the PulsePot Telegram and talk to that guy. Very hard working, and I'm cutting out again. Guys. Shit. I'll probably have to wrap it up here soon anyway. But yeah, I'll probably go ahead and wrap it up. We're going up on 45 minutes here. But guys, I appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate it. I might have a stream tomorrow. I think my wife's off work, so we'll have to see. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But appreciate y'all stopping in, man. Y'all hit the like, please. Hit the subscribe, please. Share this video, please. Well, actually, don't share this video because it's fucking terrible at the beginning, and people will be like, what the fuck is this? So, yeah, don't share it. But I really appreciate y'all guys coming and showing support, man. Even though I started talking about other projects, you really find out who your crew is when you start talking about other projects and they still show up. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. So I appreciate all you guys, and until next time, y'all have a good Friday. Stay safe. Don't drink too much, and don't panic sell your crypto. All right, guys. We'll talk to you later. Have a good one.